Okay, the next lesson that we are going to be doing is chapter 1, section 3. This is addition, and this is addition of integers. And that addition of integers, that's positive and negative numbers. So just be very careful on this. We've done this in middle school, but now we're going to look at it again. So the one thing that we need to understand in this lesson before we look at page 8 and 9, there is also our integer rules, which are on this page. And so on addition, and that's what we're going to focus on today, is just this box. Addition, if it's the same signs, add the two numbers and keep the sign. If it's different signs, subtract the two numbers and keep the sign of the higher number. Okay, so same signs, just add them and attach the sign. So if they're both negative, it's going to be negative. If they're both positive, it'll be positive. If they're different signs, you're going to subtract the two numbers, and then you keep the sign of the higher number. Okay, so we are going to go back to our lesson, and we're going to start here and read a little bit. You can use a number line to add integers. Move to the right to add positive integers. So if you start at 0 here and you count 1, 2, and then you add 3 more, you're obviously going to end at 5. That's 2 positive numbers. If you are doing negative numbers, you are adding, but you are moving to the left on the number line. So if we start at 0 and we have a negative 3, we are going to count the distance 1, 2, 3, plus one more negative, and that's going to give us negative 4. So negative numbers, you're always moving to the left, and positive numbers, you're going to move to the right. In this here, you can also add integers using absolute values. When the signs of the integers are the same, add the absolute values. The sign of the sum is the same as the sign of the integers. And that goes right back to this box right here. Same signs, add the two numbers and keep the sign. Going back, I have a negative 4 and a negative 2. So they've used the absolute value here, and that's okay to do. But the absolute value of negative 4 is going to be 4, and the absolute value of negative 2 is going to be 2. And absolute values are always positive. So when you have the 4 plus 2, you're going to get 6. What they're asking you to do is go ahead and add the numbers up. 4 plus 2 is 6, but you're going to attach the negative sign that you see right there. So same signs, add the number, attach the sign. Here it is in a nutshell, that whole problem and its answer. Next part here, we're going to go example 2, but we're going to need to read this section here. When the signs of the integers are different, up here, you've got to go back. This is the same. Now we're on different. You are going to subtract, when they're different, of the smaller absolute value from the larger. Use the sign of the integer. So if you have a 5, a positive 5, and a negative 7, what they've done again is the absolute value over here. Absolute value of negative 5 is 5. And absolute value of a negative 7 is 7. But they just really want you to understand, subtract the two numbers when one is positive and one is negative. And you're going to subtract from the larger number, the smallest from the larger. So even though 5 is first and then 7, notice what they did right here. They're going to subtract 5 from 7. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So there's your answer, 2. And then you attach the sign, you go back up, and you look at the original problem, which number that is larger, 5 or 7, and has the, you're going to use that symbol or that sign. In this case, 7 is larger, and that's the sign, so you're going to have a negative. You can barely see it on the paper, but it is negative 2. So a positive 5 plus a negative 7 equals a negative 2. For your assignment, again, you are not doing the box, and you are not going to do the bottom. I'm going to change to a different color here. Let's go red. I'm going to do the first one, and you're going to want to refer to this again is your rules over here, just the addition box, and this is going to be in your interactive notes. So you can keep going back and forth. But let's do this one. I have a positive 6 plus a negative 3. So do I have same signs or different signs? I have different signs, which means to subtract. So I'm going to do 6 minus 3. And again, sorry about the sloppiness. That's going to give me 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. I go back and look at which digit is larger. It's 6. It carries a positive sign. So my answer for number 1 is just 3. Okay? Just 3. For this assignment, in your answers, I would like you to write the problem as you see it, then give me the answer. And put the answers in red. So keep the problem in black, keep the answers in red. You're doing numbers 1 through 15, even though I did number 1, and make sure that you refer back to your integer rules chart in your interactive notebook.